So hi, I'm Sacha, and before I met with Stacy, I was going through a really rough patch. I just had a really bad accident that left me with several fractures in my face, crushed jawbone, traumatic brain injury, brain bleed. I just lost my job. I had just lost my apartment, and I was really, facing medical bills. I was really in limbo. I didn't know what was next for me. So compounding all of that, I was in isolation for about 3 months by the time Stacy and I spoke, and I was feeling quite alone. I was having a lot of negative thoughts, and life was just kind of, I guess, depressing at that point. So, what surprised me in speaking with Stacy was just this ability to reconnect with myself as a child, the innocence that I had as a kid, and, how pure I was, and how kind of void of all the programming of life, void of all the traumas of life. And it was really the first time I had a chance to kind of reconnect with those feelings of, the blank slate and the possibilities of, everything is okay and everything's going to be okay. So, I had this kind of overwhelming sensation of security of my feelings that I had from, my parents and how they made me feel as a child, and just like a profound feeling of peace and love. And I think that was really, really impactful. It was something I needed to reconnect with, and certainly helped me on my journey. And then with the next couple of weeks, I kind of stayed connected with all of that energy. I was definitely in a loving space. I was in a space of kind of a positive mindset that if I just allowed it to, if I just surrendered to, this kind of journey that I was on, that I would be taken care of and that I would be protected the way I was when I was a child. So I was really able to kind of shift my being from a place where I was really in a negative space to a space of possibility, a space of love, and a space of love not only for myself, but just to everybody. So that really created the sensation that, everything was going to continue to be okay. And I think just that energy, putting that energy out in the world, really opened up a lot of relationships and kind of doors for me to walk into that, kind of were the catalyst for, where my journey was to lead me. So it really started from that point. And, if I were to go back now and tell myself anything about where I was going to be or how the journey with Stacy was going to take hold, I think I would just tell myself to trust that space that Stacy creates. The energy, I know her well, and I know that the love that she has for me as a person, but just the love she has for humanity in general, was a really safe space for me. So even though I was in kind of a negative headspace, I knew to trust the journey, and I knew to trust her implicitly. So, I would tell myself to keep focusing on that energy that she has, and the love that I feel when I'm speaking to her, and the safe space that she creates when I'm speaking to her, like a really opening, profound space to be me. So that's what I would tell myself.